Jesse Martin was the first person to play hammer dulcimer in your family?
In our family, the first that I know of, yeah.
When about was that time?
Well, that would have been, through the 1890s, through the 1920s, and he died, I think, around 38. So that's the time he was playing, yeah.
I heard a couple of different stories about how he got started.
Well, I really don't know the truth of it. Whether he had a brother that played, or whether the brother got him to play, or he got the brother to play. I don't know which way it is. Possibly, we could ask my mother. She would probably know. See, it's my mother's father. Jesse Martin is my mother's father. Hey, Mom.
Grandpa learned all by himself.
He did, huh?
He took he got a dulcimer from somebody, and he took it. His father didn't want him to learn to play it, so he took it out in the barn, hid it up in the hayloft, went out there and learned to play it. And that's where he first started. And I think he was about, I forget whether he said he was 9 years old or 14. And Philip, he tells it different. He says Pa made the first dulcimer. I don't think he did.
Oh no, there's history of dulcimer. I've read history of dulcimer going back as far as 5,000 years. So I know Grandpa didn't make the first one. He might have made his own.
No, I mean the first one that he had.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, it's in the book of Daniel, 3rd chapter, the 5th, 10th, and 15th verses. It's mentioned in the Bible.
What? I heard that Jesse Martin became quite popular in his day. Was playing dulcimer for Henry Ford and some other very well-known people at the time?
Yeah, and he took a trip down through Maryland, and he was on tour different times, but I don't know just where.
Did you spend any time traveling with him while he was playing at all?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I never played with him only once up at Bigelow's in the store. I was there. My oldest daughter played the piano, and I played the guitar. I played it Hawaiian with the attachments.
And then you had 3 sons. This is Paul, VanArsdale, and then is there Phil?
Mother? Phil's the oldest.
Phil.
Phil's the oldest, and then Paul and then Sterl.
Paul and Sterl.
They're the 3 that played. There's 7 boys altogether, but those 3 are the only 3 that play the dulcimers.
And most of the tunes that they play, are they tunes that were popular during the time that your father began to play dulcimer? Sort of Scottish and Irish
old-time pieces.
Tunes?
Schottisches, the Vesuviana, waltzes, and the quadrilles. Schottish, all those old dances.
Yeah, I heard that Paul talking a little bit on Friday when we were over that Paul and Phil and Sterl play the dulcimer differently than most other people.
Well, that's what Sterl says. He's been down at that folk festival, down there in Washington, and he says it's surprising the different way they play. Some of them just don't seem to be in a tune to it. Yeah. And some of them hit the dulcimer hard enough to knock it right down through the floor. Yeah. We seen one of them last year.
I know. This is the first time I've heard anybody play quite like that, too.
It makes such hard work of it.
Yeah. This is the 49th annual family reunion?
I think so. Well, if it figures up, it was 1923 that we started. I don't know if they've got it figured out right or not.
Are most of the people in the family living around this area? They come from different parts of the country?
No. Phil lives in Arkansas, and Sterl lives in Jamestown, as you know, and Paul lives in North Tonawanda.
One curious question about your dad. Was he the kind of fellow who played an awful lot all the time?
He could play from daylight till dark. He could cover the thing up and play it. Put a cloth over it and play it. Just the same as he could without the cloth over it. If somebody came in that he knew, he'd up with the beaters and greet him and go right back down right on time. Never miss a note.
Fantastic.
He was quite an entertainer, not just a dulcimer player.
and play some you know, and we'll play on.
Yeah, how about that?
Play something I know we can last all night.
Play the ones you know, and we'll play. G.
That's all I know.
Don wants us to play that Ragtime Annie again. He likes that.
Don does. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. That's what I need.
Cool off, boy. Cool off. She's burning. Let's see. Oh, here's what he knows. Did you do that on purpose? He did it on purpose.
Did you ever play that
They shut things off in a hurry.
Did you ever try playing it?
Go ahead and play Pico.